Hey guys, and welcome to Speech Time with Miss McDonald. Today we're going to be reading this book, Moon. I need you to get a pencil and paper because after we've read the book, we're going to answer a few questions. It's important for you to be able to retain information that's read to you. That lets us know that you're understanding what's being read and understanding information being presented to you, and that's why I'm asking you to answer questions. This is something that you'll need in your everyday life because you'll constantly be learning new information, and we want to make sure that you're understanding it and retaining that information. So let's get to practicing. Quick tip, if you need to, pause the video to digest the information. If you need to, pause the video to digest the information. At the end, I'm going to be giving you questions. I would suggest that you write down the questions first, then replay the video and answer them. Again, I would suggest that you write the questions down first, replay the video, and then answer them because you'll be able to hear all of the answers as I read the story. If you do not want to listen to me read the story again, you can also go on YouTube and find somebody who is reading the book Moon. A lot of times on YouTube they have read alouds, and you can listen to someone else read the book Moon and answer your questions. The choice is yours and your parents. Okay, without further ado, let's start to read the book. Maybe I'll read it in a British accent. What do you think? Would that be entertaining? Let's see. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do it in a British accent. Here we go. Look up, look up. It's me, Moon. I'm Earth's best friend. Where Earth goes, I go. We have been together since the beginning. Well, almost. Let me tell you about our story. Once upon a time, about 4.5 billion years ago, a space rock the size of Mars crashed into baby Earth. Big old mess. Pieces of rock, chunks of Earth, and even lava were blasted into space. This crash trash came together to make me, a satellite. There's our moon. Actually, I'm Earth's only natural satellite. Natural means not created by Earthlings. Satellite means I circle Earth. She has thousands of human-made satellites too. They're mostly metal and plastic, not exactly best friend material. Guess that makes me Earth's #1 real sidekick. It takes me 27.3 days to go around Earth once. It also takes me 27.3 days to spin once. Coincidence? I think not. Means I'm dependable. My face always smiles at Earth. You never see my backside. But you probably notice I look different every night. Fun, right? Check out my phases. Waning crescent, new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous. Doesn't make wolves howl, but it is the full moon. Waning gibbous, and last quarter. Phases of the moon. Some other planets have best friends too. I am a moon, but I'm not the only moon in the solar system. Jupiter has moons, Neptune and moons, Saturn and moons, Mars and moons, Uranus and moons, Ganymede, Io, Titan, Callisto. Of all the moons, I'm the 5th biggest. Of all the moons, our moon is the 5th biggest. I'll always be Earth's pal, but that doesn't mean we're twinsies. She's bigger, 4 times bigger. 6,784 miles around, 24,874 miles around. So which one is bigger? Who's only 6,784 miles around? You're right, the moon. Who's 24,874,000 miles around? If you said Earth, then you're right. And her gravity is 6 times stronger. Gravity? What's that? It's the invisible force that makes an apple fall to the ground instead of flying up to the sky. A cow that weighs 600 pounds on Earth would weigh only 100 pounds on me, the moon. Speaking of cows, Earth has cows and nursery rhymes starring cows, but a cow has never jumped over me. I'm too far. Not even a kangaroo can make that leap. The average distance between Earth and me is 238,855 miles. You could fit 30 Earths in the distance and probably a gazillion cows. So we know the moon is really, really, really far away. BFFs help each other out. I keep Earth from being too wobbly. This might be the most important thing I do, and you probably didn't even know that I did it. With me, gentle spinning, my gravity's at work. Without me, topsy-turvy. Don't worry about it, moon gazers. You're never without me. So we clearly see that the moon helps keep the Earth from spinning out of control. The moon helps keep the Earth from spinning out of control. I don't disappear during the day. I'm always here for Earth. You just can't see me when it's super bright out, or when it's cloudy, or when I'm on the other side of Earth. I can prove I'm always here. Check out the ocean's tide. So the moon says she's never gone. We just don't always see her. Let's see. High tide happens twice a day. Low tide happens twice a day. That's gravity again. My gravity, pulling on Earth's oceans. We see high tide and low tide twice a day. I have the best views on Earth, and Earth has the best views of me. But some Earthlings wanted to see me up close. I'm the only other place in the universe where man has set foot. And I do mean man. I'm still waiting on my first female astronaut. I've had 12 moonwalkers and a few left footprints. And some of those footprints are still there. No wind or rain or snow to mess them up. So we also know there's no wind or rain or snow on the moon. Other things you won't find on me: oxygen, mosquitoes, plants, animals, liquid, water. None of that's on the moon. Things you will find on me: rocks, really big rocks, more rocks, nail clippers, a golf ball, a falcon feather, a hammer, and an American flag. These were presents that some untidy astronauts left behind. Earth and I have so much fun together, like when we play eclipse, solar eclipse. I hide sun for a few minutes. We play this during the day. Solar eclipses during the day, where the moon hides the sun for a few minutes. Lunar eclipse, Earth's shadow passes over me. We play this at night. So during the lunar eclipse, Earth's shadow passes over the moon. And this happens at night. I'm always here for Earth. I'm always here for you. Where Earth goes, I go. And where Earth goes, you go. Guess that makes us best friends too. The end. All right, so now it's time to answer some questions. We learned a few facts about the moon, so I would like you to share with me what you have learned from our story. Again, if you need to, re-listen to the story. Pause the video. This is the point about the 10-minute 37 mark where I'm about to start asking questions. So you know at 10 minutes, 36, 37 seconds, this is where you can stop and go back to listen to the story. And then after about 10 minutes and 36 seconds, you're going to hear questions. So get your pencil and paper out so that we can start to answer our questions. Ready? Here we go. 1. Give me 3 facts you learned about the moon. Give me 3 facts you learned about the moon. If you need to pause the video to write the question, do so after each question I write. Each question I say. Number 2, name 3 different phases of the moon. Name 3 different phases of the moon. Number 3, true or false? The Earth is 4 times bigger than the moon. True or false? The Earth is 4 times bigger than the moon. Number 4, true or false? The moon has more gravity than Earth. Number 4, true or false? The moon has more gravity than the Earth. Number 5, what's the most important thing the moon does for the Earth? Number 5, what's the most important thing the moon does for Earth? Number 6, how can we prove that the moon doesn't disappear during the day? What can we look at that happens 2 times a day? How can you prove that the moon doesn't disappear during the day? What can we look at that happens 2 times a day? Number 7, what will you not find on the moon? What will you not find on the moon? And what can you find on the moon? What does not exist on the moon? And what can you find there? Number 8, has there ever been a woman to step foot on the moon? Has there ever been a woman who stepped foot on the moon? And number 9, what's the main idea of this book? What's it about? What's the main idea of the book? All right, what I'd like you to do is write those answers down, get them back to me. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me so I can answer them. Mom and Dad, Uncle and Auntie, Grandma and Grandpa, please let me know if your student is having trouble. We can set up a call and I can help them through the story, okay? Again, if you want to re-listen to this story, rewind the video. You can also check it out on YouTube. Someone might be reading it aloud. The book is called Moon, Earth's Best Friend. The author is Stacy McNulty, and it's illustrated by Stevie Lewis. Okay, guys, till next time. And remember, tonight is a full moon. Tonight is a full moon. So if you get a second, you can check out what phase the moon is in tonight. And you'll see, I think tonight is a full moon. So just try to take a peek outside and look at and see what it looks like, okay? All right, have a good one. Be safe, okay? Bye-bye.